Have you ever wondered why some relationships seem to flourish while others wither away? It's a question that has intrigued minds universally, across cultures and societies. Relationships, in all their complexity, are as varied as the individuals who form them. Yet, there are certain principles that, when followed, can make a significant difference in how relationships evolve. Today we're going to explore these principles that can help maintain happy, fulfilling relationships. Understanding these principles isn't just about improving your personal relationships. It's about enhancing your understanding of human interactions and the subtle dynamics that play out in our everyday lives. Whether it's a romantic relationship, a friendship, a professional bond, or even the relationship you share with yourself, these principles can serve as a compass, helping navigate the often turbulent waters of personal interactions. So let's dive deep into these principles and see what makes a relationship truly flourish. The first principle we are going to discuss is communication. This principle is the cornerstone of any successful relationship. It's the bridge that connects two individuals, allowing them to share their thoughts, feelings, and experiences. Picture a relationship as a garden. Communication is the water that nourishes this garden, helping it to grow and thrive. Without regular watering, the garden withers, the plants start to wilt, and the vibrant colors fade away. Similarly, without open and honest communication, relationships can falter. Consider a scenario where one person in a relationship is upset, but doesn't express their feelings. This lack of communication can lead to misunderstandings and further disagreements. On the other hand, if they were to openly discuss their feelings, the other person would understand the issue, and they could work together to find a resolution. This kind of honest dialogue can prevent small issues from turning into significant problems, and it can strengthen the bond between individuals. Effective communication isn't just about expressing your thoughts and feelings, though. It's also about listening to what the other person has to say. It's about understanding their perspective, acknowledging their feelings, and showing empathy. It's about creating a safe space where both individuals feel heard and understood. One example of effective communication is when a couple discusses their future plans. They openly share their dreams, their fears, their hopes, and their concerns. They listen to each other's viewpoints and work together to build a shared vision of their future. This kind of open dialogue fosters a deep sense of understanding and connection. In another example, consider a friendship where one person is going through a difficult time. They feel comfortable sharing their struggles with their friend, who listens empathetically. The friend doesn't rush to give advice or try to fix the problem, but simply listens and offers support. This act of listening can provide immense comfort and can strengthen the bond between friends. In conclusion, communication isn't just a tool to resolve conflicts or share ideas. It's the lifeblood of a relationship, the thread that weaves individuals together into a tapestry of mutual understanding and shared experiences. Remember, it's not just about talking, but also about listening and understanding. Moving on to the second principle, respecting personal space. In the realm of relationships, understanding and respecting personal space is as crucial as the air we breathe. This space, whether physical or emotional, is a sanctuary, a place where one can retreat to be alone with their thoughts, feelings, and experiences. It's a zone of comfort and safety, a haven of solitude that helps maintain the individuality that makes us who we are. Imagine you're engrossed in a book, lost in a world of words and wonder. Suddenly, your partner bursts into the room, breaking your concentration. It's not that you don't want to spend time with them, but that moment of intrusion can feel like a jolt. This is a simple example of how infringing on personal space can stir up unnecessary conflicts. On the flip side, when we respect our partner's personal space, we enhance the relationship. It's like giving them a gift. The gift of freedom to be themselves, to think, to feel, to explore their own worlds without interruption. It's a silent way of saying, I understand you, and I respect your need for solitude. Let's say your partner enjoys painting. If you respect their personal space, you might choose to give them uninterrupted time to immerse themselves in their art. By doing this, not only do you show respect for their passion, but you also give them the chance to recharge and be the best version of themselves. So, how do we strike the balance? It's about communication and understanding. It's about recognizing the signs when your partner needs their space and respecting that need. It's about making room for growth, both as individuals and as a couple. Remember, personal space isn't about pushing each other away. It's about creating the distance necessary for two individuals to thrive and grow. When we respect this space, we fortify the foundation of our relationship with understanding and respect. In a nutshell, love is about respect, and respect includes acknowledging personal boundaries. Our third principle is about expressing love and appreciation. In the wonderful world of relationships, love is the fuel that keeps the engine running. But it's not enough to merely feel love, it's crucial to express it. Expressing love and appreciation is like watering a plant. It nurtures the relationship, helping it to grow and blossom. Now you might be wondering, how do I express love and appreciation? Well, it's not always about grand gestures or expensive gifts. Rather, it's the small, everyday actions that truly count. Think about the last time you woke up a bit earlier to make breakfast for your partner, or when you left a small note of appreciation for them to find. Maybe you've given a warm hug after a long day or listened patiently to their stories. These acts, though small, are powerful expressions of love and appreciation. They are gentle reminders that you care, that you're there, and that you value the relationship. Let's consider a couple, John and Jane. They've been together for several years. John, every morning, leaves a cup of coffee for Jane on the bedside table. Jane, in return, never fails to thank John for this small act of love. This ritual, simple as it may seem, has become a cherished part of their relationship. It's their unique way of saying, "I love you, I appreciate you." But what happens when we stop expressing love and appreciation? Relationships, like plants, can wilt without proper care. When we neglect to express our feelings, our partners may feel unvalued or unloved. It's like running a car without fuel. Eventually, it will stop moving. So, let's not take love and appreciation for granted. Let's express it consistently, in small gestures and words. A simple thank you when your partner does something kind. And "I love you" before you part ways for the day. A warm hug when they're feeling down. These are the threads that weave the fabric of a strong, happy relationship. Never underestimate the power of a thank you or an "I love you." Our final principle revolves around honesty and trust. In the grand orchestra of a thriving relationship, honesty and trust are the melodious symphony that sets the tone. These two elements are the invisible threads that weave together the fabric of a strong bond. Like the roots of a tree, they anchor the relationship, providing it with the strength to withstand the storms of life. Let's delve into the realm of honesty first. Honesty is the virtue of truthfulness. It's about being real, being authentic. When we are honest with our partners, we reveal our true selves, warts and all. We strip away the masks and facades, standing vulnerable in our truth. This authenticity invites our partners to do the same, fostering a space of acceptance and understanding. Now imagine a scenario where one person continually lies or hides things from the other. What happens? Doubts creep in, suspicion grows. The relationship becomes a battlefield of mistrust and insecurity. But when honesty is the norm, it paves the way for trust to blossom. And what about trust? Trust, my friends, is the cornerstone of any relationship. It is the silent agreement between two people that says, "I have your back and you have mine." It is the safety net that catches us when we fall, the shelter that protects us from life's storms. Trust is built over time through consistent actions and words. It grows when we keep our promises, when we show up when needed, when we admit our mistakes. Trust is the belief that our partner will act in our best interests, even when we are not around to see it. Now, let's consider a relationship devoid of trust. It's akin to a beautiful mansion built on quicksand. It may appear sturdy and grand from the outside, but the slightest shake can bring it all crumbling down. Therefore, to nurture a thriving relationship, we must cultivate honesty and build trust. We must remember that every word we utter, every action we take, either strengthens these pillars or chips away at them. A relationship without trust is like a car without gas. You can stay in it, but it won't go anywhere. So, what have we learned about maintaining happy relationships? We've discovered that the bedrock of any happy relationship is effective communication. It helps to bridge gaps, clear misunderstandings, and foster a deeper understanding between individuals. We've also emphasized the importance of respecting personal space. It's crucial to remember that everyone needs a little room to breathe, to maintain their individuality within the relationship. We've talked about the necessity of expressing love and appreciation. Small gestures of kindness and words of affirmation go a long way in nurturing a relationship. And finally, we've underscored the significance of honesty and trust. These elements are the pillars upon which a strong relationship is built, enabling it to weather any storm. Remember, every relationship is unique, but these principles can act as a foundation for a happy and healthy relationship. By investing time and effort in these areas, we can create relationships that are not just enduring, but also enriching.